oftentimes men will say there are no more Clair Huxtables in the world. And I would say you're wrong about that. But what I also would tell them, you have to be a Cliff Huxtable to get a Clair Huxtable. But let's just talk about, Clair Huxtable right now. What they're really trying to say is Clair Huxtable was very useful. She wasn't just in the way. She wasn't holding them back. She was useful. She wasn't just a breeder. She didn't just have kids and raise the kids. She was useful, right? When the kids got old enough to be on their own, what did she do? She still became a lawyer, an attorney, right? Cliff was an OBGYN doctor, and he also had his own private practice. You know what he could not do? He could not do taxes. You know who could do taxes? Clair Huxtable. And she would go down with the accountant, and she would spend all day, 2 days a week to do them taxes, because she understood taxes. They never said if her undergrad was in accountancy or not, but she understood taxes. If he ever got sued, where he could go to first? His wife. Why? Because his wife is a lawyer, an attorney. You feel me? She is useful. You know who else paid bills in that house? Clair Huxtable. Clair Huxtable paid bills in that house. She is useful. She is not in the way. She has a reason to exist in his life. You know what? People complain about how she used to get on him about his diet. Well, she did that because to keep him healthy so he can live long, so he can pay them bills, but to live long and to be there for the children. She is useful, right? She handles the children, so he don't have to. He's the final say. He shouldn't have to handle the children. She handles the children, And then even at the end of the day, like when Sandra wanted to go to Paris, yeah, she said yes, but who did they go to at the end to get the final say? Cliff. She always complimented Cliff very well. But if you watch the show, Cliff also cleaned the house, and he also cooked for the family. So that's nothing special about her. He did that too. He didn't birth the children, but he watched his own children. When she was in law school, who was watching the children? That's why he had his private practice in the house, so he could watch the children while she was away. You feel me? But she's useful. Women need to understand men like useful women. Our Air Force captain I was just working with not too long ago, his wife, he just married a pharmacist, right? He was dating her for like a year and a half, got married. She has a job, A warrant, I know. She's a Army warrant. She's cyber. Her husband's cyber, but her husband is a contractor. He get the bag. But she's taking care of the medical and dental, because she's military, medical and dental. She's going to retire in like 8 years or whatever the case may be. But she is useful to him. Understand, men like useful women, and Clair Huxtable is useful.